The Mediterranean diet. What is it? A lot of us have heard of it. Some of us follow it. There are many books and videos on it. Is it just about sitting around and eating bread and drinking wine? Well, that's not entirely untrue. Hi, I'm Robert of Abraham Nutrition, and I'm a registered health and nutrition counselor. So let's talk about this lifestyle. The Mediterranean diet. It's based on traditional foods that people eat in the countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea, including Greece, Italy, Portugal, southern France, and Spain. The traditional Mediterranean diet really excludes the cuisines of the Eastern European, Middle Eastern, and African countries. So let's hold on to this thought for a moment. There are no strict rules or regulations for the diet. It's primarily a plant-based eating plan and includes daily intake of whole grains, olive oil, fruits, vegetables, beans, and other legumes, nuts, herbs, and spices. Animal proteins would include eating smaller quantities of fish and seafood. And an emphasis on healthy fats, such as olive oil, is recommended as opposed to butter and margarine. And this is not just adding a little drizzle. A lot of olive oil is consumed. Other foods containing healthy fats would be avocados, nuts, oily fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel. Fish is eaten at least twice weekly, and other animal proteins like poultry and eggs, dairy, cheese, yogurt are either eaten daily or just a few times a week. Red meat is limited to just a few times per month. Water is your main daily beverage, while allowing a moderate intake of wine with meals, about a glass of red wine per day. The benefits of the Mediterranean diet are many. It can help in the prevention of heart disease and strokes because the diet limits your intake of refined breads and processed foods and red meat and encourages drinking red wine rather than hard liquor. It can reduce the risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. Researchers suggest that the Mediterranean diet may improve cholesterol, blood sugar levels, and overall blood vessel health. It may cut the risk of Parkinson's disease in half because the high levels of antioxidants can prevent cells from undergoing the damaging process called oxidative stress. It protects against type 2 diabetes. A Mediterranean diet rich in fiber digests slowly and prevents huge swings in blood sugar and can help you maintain a healthy weight. The Mediterranean diet has been proven in preventing and maintaining good bone health, lower risk of cancers, obesity, blood pressure, and many other illnesses. The Mediterranean diet is more than just about eating. Yes, the food is a huge part of the diet, but don't overlook the way Mediterraneans live their lives. When they sit down for a meal, they don't just sit down in front of the TV and rush to eat. It's a social situation. They sit down, relax, they share a conversation of the day, and enjoy their food together. People in the Mediterranean also enjoy plenty of physical activity. There are cons to the Mediterranean diet. The specific amounts of foods and portion sizes are not emphasized, which could lead to weight gain. Another con here is that people in these regions, such as Italy and France, dinner's around 9 p.m. Spain, it's never before 10 or 10:30, and the meal is often followed by excessive coffee and smoking cigarettes. A simple change you can make is having mealtimes a social experience. Talking to a friend or a loved one over the dinner table can play a huge role in relieving stress and boosting your mood. It can also prevent overeating. Gather the family together, be mindful, and enjoy the flavors and textures that this cuisine brings. Cook a little extra and share meals with a coworker. Invite a friend over and cook Mediterranean together. So let's broaden our idea of what the Mediterranean diet could look like, and maybe not limiting ourselves to fish and olives. There's nutritious food all along the Mediterranean that hasn't been included in this diet. There's an emphasis on whole grains, including couscous from Africa, polenta from Southern Europe, and bulgur from the Eastern Mediterranean. What about the food from Eastern Europe? Is it just about bread and pastries, potatoes, meaty stews? Well, actually, the region is rich in cruciferous vegetables, cabbage, beets, onions, garlic, fermented foods, honey, nuts, seeds, herbal teas, and fatty fish. The region of the North African countries like Morocco offer a mix of Mediterranean and Middle Eastern cuisine. Their diet is made up of wheat and rice, lamb, Goat, cheeses, yogurt, olives, and olive oil are a major component of their diet. My family is Lebanese. Our cuisine is also considered among the healthiest in the world. Ingredients such as all the spices we offer, tahini, parsley, mint, grape leaves, cabbage, squash, eggplant, legumes, yogurt, lamb, fish. My wife, who's not a big meat eater, will stuff grape leaves with vegetables and rice rather than the traditional meat and rice. So looking at the Mediterranean diet in this way, while also having the flexibility of not trying to follow it to a T, makes it a much more viable option for a lot of us, and one that may be easier to stick to. The bottom line is consuming a largely plant-based diet, along with choosing unsaturated fats over the saturated ones, can help in the prevention of cardiovascular diseases, increasing our lifespan, and promote healthy aging. So don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and like this video if you enjoyed this content. Until next time, thanks.